Okay. Turn me up a little bit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the Meat Stall. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to do something that's real easy and real simple to do. It's cabbage. I know it's getting around to the Thanksgiving time, and a lot of people do greens, but cabbage is another good alternative route if you want to go, if you want to make some real flavor. Today I got 2 heads of cabbage. I got what I like to use for my smoked meat. I like to use turkey tails. These are smoked turkey tails. I got probably about a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, some sugar, some Tony Saturation Creole seasoning, and some black pepper. First things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these turkey tails. Let me set this to the side. I'll take these turkey tails and I'm gonna get them going into my pressure cooker. And the reason why I like to do the pressure cooker is because inside the pressure cooker, you don't have to be cooking your meat all day long. You put it on for like 30 minutes, and you come back, you check your meat, and your meat is nice and tender. It really speeds up the process when you're cooking cabbage or cooking greens. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to these right here, putting a little bit of broth in the bottom of this pressure cooker. Put my turkey tails in, then we'll go back and we'll start it up. I got some turkey broth, not turkey broth, but chicken broth. So I'm just gonna pour it in. I probably got about 3 cups. Now typically it says that you're supposed to take this and heat your water up and then dissolve that into it. I just did it in the cold water because I know it's gonna do that once you slide this camera a little closer so you can see inside here. So that's your turkey broth right there. And I got my smoked turkey tails. And what I like to use a little thing because I don't like for the turkey tails to be resting inside of the juice. So I kind of put them up here and have them kind of teeter-totter on here. I really love using turkey tails because it adds a lot of flavor. And that way, when you're doing like catering events, if you're making your cabbage or whatever, if you put salt pork or ham hocks in, a lot of people don't eat pork. But if you make it with turkey tails, then everybody can eat it. So I got the top on now. I got everything in. You take your top. Number 5 is meat. So it's been a while since I did it. I think, let me see. You go menu 2, 3, 4, 5. That's meat, and then you press start. And you wait for it to build pressure. And while it's building pressure, you take a look right here at this valve. Here you're releasing steam, and here it's gonna build steam and build pressure. When your red button pops up, boom, it's ready to go. And we're gonna be building steam, gonna go for about 30 minutes. I may run it for 2 rounds, but while this is running, let's go ahead and prep your cabbage. In your cabbage, you always got this core, so you want to take this core out. You take your knife, cut it in half first, and then once it's laid open, you can see the core. So you just remove your core. That core is not going to be any good eating anyway. That's your core right there. See how hard and dense it is? But I'm pretty sure that if you was to take it and you was to cook it long enough, it probably will break down, but it might make your cabbage mush by that time. Move the core out of this one. Should just pop right out. There you go, that's your core. Some of these are a little bruised, like that was cut a little bit. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Should be pretty good. Some of these are bruised a little bit, but that's okay. Now, cut these up. I want to do the same thing to the other one, but I'm just gonna do that off camera. Cut them up. A lot of people eat greens and stuff, but I tend to think that cabbage is a little better than green. You know, greens sometimes have that bitter taste. And you don't get that bitter taste with cabbage. You can see we're starting to build steam now. And pretty soon it should pop up. Come on. Smells good. There we go. Boop. And once you pop up like that, the timer is ready to start. All right, this here way may get a little bit unhealthy. Because I said don't use pork stuff, but since I'm just cooking this for the family, I'm going to use my saved pork fat. And actually, this is some fat too that I got when I rendered out a pork belly. So we're going to put a little bit of this flavor in here. All this is going into the pot. I'm going to saute these down. Let these saute down. Get a little, what they say, translucent, or AKA soft. I'm gonna put some garlic in at the very end because I don't want to burn it, and I'm not using fresh garlic. We got some Spice World squeezed garlic. Some people may like using fresh garlic, but I like using this just because for some reason I don't like peeling and chopping garlic. I'd rather use this, but you can use what you wish. Go ahead and add in the celery. And this is just one stalk of celery chopped up. Let those get in there. Soften up so it's gonna be such a hard crunch. A little bit of garlic. Probably about a teaspoon. Spread it around, let that get fragrant. Garlic got a little water in it, so she's gonna be popping a little bit. Okay. Stirring all our onions, bacon grease, garlic, and bell pepper, not bell pepper, but celery. Get this down in here. Now I'm gonna season it with a little sugar, a little salt and pepper, 50-50 salt and pepper blend, Tony Saturates, half of that, and a little bit of the red pepper flake. Only use half of it because you can always add, but you can't take away. Remember that. Right here, this OH means on hold, and it's keeping warm. But let's go ahead and diffuse this thing. Take the steam off of here. And slide this back because there's going to be a lot of steam. Be careful when you do this because the steam is going to come out. You're going to burn yourself. relieving the pressure. And once all the pressure relieved, this little button here will drop. There we go. All right, let's crack this open. Let's see what we got. See if it's tender as I want it. See, that's still a little tough. See that? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put it for another. Now this one is kind of coming off a little bit, but for the most part, it's not shredding like I want it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put it in for another round. And here's after the second round. And this is why I say you always gotta do 2 rounds. See? Now this is what I was looking for right there. I'm gonna take these out, put these on the chopping board, remove all the bones and get the meat and the fat. Then I'm gonna transfer that and some of this liquid over to the greens. These things here are super tender. Normally you gotta cook your meat damn near half a day to get this type of tenderness. But in this pressure cooker, no bueno. Slide these to the side. And there you got it right there. You got a meat. It's going to go inside of my cabbage. And here's the juice right here that I'm going to pour inside of there. Okay, here's everything together. My cabbage is whipped down. I got my meat inside. This is 2 cabbages right here. I may just turn it on to a slow simmer so that way I can get that smoke flavor in there. But what I'm gonna do right now is get me a spoon so I can get some of this liquor, because your liquor is really what your cabbage is gonna taste like. This is how you pretty much taste it. Let me try this out. Excuse me. Oh, that's good. That's damn good. I'm gonna let this cook for a little while. Then I'm gonna add more seasons as needed. I'm gonna put this on a slow simmer and let it go. Okay, here's the end product. And what I ended up doing was I just added just a little bit more of that Tony Satchel. I didn't add it all in there. Like I said, this is a recipe that you can do for taste. And when I'm tasting this pot liquor, it's perfect. Got a nice, mellow broth. Not too salty, not too sweet. It's perfect, middle of the road. Cabbage is tender. This is a great recipe. With the Thanksgiving coming up, try this instead of trying collards, or just do this, for just a regular meal any other day. All right, this is the meat stall. Find you some meat and smoke it.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.